Hello, this is Empathology with Victoria. Just coming in with a quick message. Just wanted to talk about the narcissist new supply, and why you should never be jealous of the narcissist new supply. If you have discarded, or a narcissist has discarded you, just know that most times out of most, they're going to go for somebody else. And they may just try to find this somebody else before the discard phase even happens, so that they will never be without supply. So when they get with new supply, just know that there's nothing to be jealous of. As a narcissist, they are incapable of true love or true happiness. There's nothing they can give the new supply that they couldn't give you. You know, they're not going to go off into the sunset and live happily ever after, have a new marriage or a new relationship, and everything's going to be fine and hunky-dory. You know, they're going to put that new supply through the same thing, probably worse, because as time evolves, they get better and better at their craft. They're going to put that narcissist through the same or even worse bull crap than you went through. So, unfortunately for that new supply, they have to start from the beginning. You made it out, but they're just starting over. They're going to get the love bomb. They might not even get that, because sometimes, narcissists, they don't have time. Sometimes they have to just go straight for the supply. Especially the older they are. They might love bomb for a little while, of course, to get some trust in there, but there's nothing that they can do with the new supply that they couldn't do with you. Especially if you are an empath and the narcissist couldn't maintain a loving or a good relationship with you as an empath, they can't do it with anybody. If anybody can't hold or maintain a good relationship, whether it's just a friendship, family, a relationship with a significant other, if they can't hold a relationship together with an empath, they can't hold a relationship together with nobody. They just can't, because, even if an empath is not compatible with another person, on the level of having an intimate relationship, even if you're not compatible on that level, a person would not want to just discard or let go of an empath. If they do, then they're the one with the problem, not you. Not saying that empaths are perfect, because we are not, but we are fair. We are definitely fair, and we are not into destroying other people, and we know how to hold and maintain any kind of a relationship. Like I said, because empaths, we're fair. That's one thing that we are. So if anybody can't maintain a relationship with an empath, then yeah, they're the one with the problem. Not you, not us empaths. So the moral of the story is to never be jealous of a narcissist's new supply. I wouldn't even call it a new relationship or a new marriage, because it's not. Narcissists have one job and one job only, but it's bundled up in three, and that's to kill, steal, and destroy. They're not going to be with anybody and have a happily ever after. It's just not in them. And unfortunately for the new supply, like I said, they have to start from the beginning. Oh my God. If anything, you feel sorry for them. The narc I dealt with, he started talking to another girl because he knew I was getting fed up with him. He knew I was getting to the point where, the mask was off. I saw his teeth. I saw the wolf in him. His little sheep's clothing was falling off. He couldn't hold it up no more. So he started talking to a new supply. And the way that he was texting her, he was grooming her. Oh my goodness. Oh, he was laying it on thick. Oh yeah. He was about to get her. She was trying to play hard to get, but he was wearing her down. Oh yeah. He was wearing her down. And he was playing on her insecurities too. You know, a lot of narcissists, they look for weakness in women or weakness in men. They look for single women, insecurities, things like that, and they'll play on it. And they'll try to wear you down. But you got to be aware. You got to educate yourself about these entities. And, you know, I could have just left it alone when I saw the messages, but I said, you know what? I'm going to warn her. And I let her know, you know, what he was about. I just sent it wasn't a rude text. It was very cordial. It was very pleasant. And it was just the truth. And I told her to be careful. And she said, you know what? I'm going to block him. And she said, you know, I knew from the beginning that, you know, if he was married and he's talking to me, I knew he couldn't be much of nothing. But no worries. I'm going to block him anyway. And she blocked him. You know, and he got mad at me because that was pretty good supply. You know, he could have got in there and he could have discarded me. But I discarded him first. So he was not going to hurt that girl. Not on my watch. You know, because I was still dealing with him even though we were getting to the end. The fact that I knew what he was trying to do with her, I wasn't going to let him do that to her. I was going to save her the pain, the heartache, the trouble, and the years. So now that we are divorced, and I'm pretty sure that it's out there looking for new supply, and you know, I just feel sorry for them because I know that all that I went through, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. But these narcissists, they're out here narking, like Quinn says from ASSC Direct, his YouTube channel. I mean, he is very, very educated on the games of narcissists, and you know, they out here narking. I can't stop him. I can't save everybody, but I can save myself, and I can just put the word out. You know, I'm not a great talker. I fumble up my words sometimes, but I'm just trying to help somebody and direct them to the path of understanding how these narcissists work, how they operate. Because that's what they do. They don't have relationships. They operate. And, you know, they're dangerous. So it's best to educate yourself and look for the signs and save yourself the trouble. And never be jealous of new supply with the narcissist. And with that being said, I'm going to end it here. And I hope that this helps at least one person. I will be thankful and happy if it does. So, take care of yourself. Peace.